Ishpata from Kalash Valley from Chitral in northern Pakistan.
I am Nilofer Afridi Qazi. I'm with Jamal Bibi today in Krakal village in the Kalash Valley. Today we will show you how to make traditional walnut bread. The Kalash are an indigenous people who migrated from Central Asia in the 2nd century BC. They also claim to have roots with the Greeks who came into this area with Alexander the Great around about the same time. Their traditions and customs remain distinct and strong.
There is no one agreed verified theory where the Kalash people came from or who they are linked with. No people in the Karakoram region refer to themselves as Dards or as coming from an ancient Dardistan region or call their language as Dardic. The idea that the Kalash belong to a single group widely known as Dards with a shared historic cultural heritage perhaps is a colonial construction to link Kashmir to Kabul in the late 19th century. The Kalasha are an indigenous people who live in 3 valleys in Chitral district in today's Pakistan, Birir, Rumbur and Bumburit valleys. They speak Kalasha. The language is from an Indo-Aryan branch. The Kalash people are the smallest ethno-religious community in Pakistan. The Kalasha religion is really a cultural practice or a polytheism of nature which some would characterize as a form of animism pre-religion. Some of the Roman and Greek references with regards to the Kalasha are in ancient Greek texts. Ptolemy has a map that shows the Indus River arising in a country of the Dara Dry. This also comes from the Sanskrit epic and the Puranic sources. Alexander the Great, whose travels provide a lot of data for classical geography of this region, apparently never met any Dard people, but he did go to a place called Dai Dala. Nevertheless, today, the Greek people continue to support Kalash Valley's cultural heritage, and many have studied it and some even settled here. In Kashmiri references, from AD 515, the Kalhana in Rajtara Ranjini, which are the chronicles of the kings of Kashmir, mention the Dara Da country as a location of the vihara built by King Surendra. Surendra is the 5th king after King Ashoka, whom Kalhana identifies as the famous Ashoka of the 3rd century BC. The Dara Das are mentioned as impure people. Perhaps the Dara Das are the modern Dards. Clearly, there's a lot more research necessary on the Kalasha people.
Bread is a staple in Pakistan, and in Chitral, wheat is central to their cuisine and all things culinary. The Kalash make a lovely walnut bread. Jamal Kinza Bibi will show us how. We take ground wheat flour seasoned with a little salt and add water. Then knead it well. The kitchen is warm and large and central place to all traditional Kalash homes. In the meantime, local walnuts are crushed and ground in a traditional wooden bowl. आप कितने बच्चे हैं?
मेरा 5 लड़के
और एक बेटा है। स्कूल जाते हैं?
जाते हैं।
अच्छा। आप स्कूल गए?
हम नहीं गए।
नहीं गए?
हमारा टाइम से स्कूल।
अच्छा। तो आपके बच्चे कलाशी सारे बात करते हैं?
हाँ।
उर्दू?
उर्दू भी। अब तो सब उर्दू बोलते हैं। किसका?
ये जो आप कर रही है। हाँ।
ये तो भाजनी।
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 हाँ।
और
ये तो अखरोट है।
हाँ, अखरोट को क्या कहते हैं?
ग्रुबो।
ये आपको पसंद है?
क्या?
ग्रुबो।
पसंद है ना, हम तो बहुत सारा कुछ बनाते हैं।
अच्छा। ये मौसम है ना आजकल अभी नए नए निकले हैं ना ये।
हाँ हाँ।
ये अभी है ना?
पुराना तो खत्म हो गया।
हाँ। The dough is shaped into a hollow pocket in which the crushed walnuts are stuffed and artistically and expertly rolled into a flat bread. It is just beautiful watching Jamal Bibi do this. I love watching her make these pockets. In every Chitrali traditional home, there is a wood stove which is used as a cooking stove and a heater. The flattened dough is put on top of the stove to bake for around 5 minutes. यहाँ है कोई कैलाशी खवातीन जो नहीं शादी हुई?
हमारे यहाँ तो सारे शादीशुदा।
शादीशुदा। अगर वो ना शादी करना चाहे वो हो सकता है या नहीं? सारों को 13-15 साल में 13-14-15 साल में सारों ने शादी करनी होती है।
जब पसंद आए तो करनी होती है।
और अगर ना पसंद आए तो?
पसंद आए तो नहीं।
अच्छा, गुड।
जबरदस्ती नहीं है।
कोई जबरदस्ती नहीं। Then for the final toasting, it is placed inside the stove. Voila! We have Yum Kalash walnut bread. Enjoy! The gastronomy of the Kalash. There are no markers of outside influences. The cuisine is local. The bread uses wheat, corn, cheese, dairy products, fruit, wine, and of course walnuts. All are local staples and are reflective of the agriculture of these valleys. From oral accounts, they have 16 gods and goddesses. The primary deity is female called Dizani, who has a male sibling Imra. Imra, through his breath, has created other gods like Gish, Moni, and others. They have children as well. Nature is central to the belief systems with sacred trees, roots, and lakes. These gods protect crops, goats, births, fertility, and the community. There are 4 festivals in the Kalasha calendar. Joshi, celebrated in May to welcome the spring. Uchao, observed in late August to ensure good crops of wheat in particular. Pulpo, observed in September, primarily in Birir Valley. Chumsho, observed in December, is the largest festival, which is long, 2 weeks, and brings in the new year. For more about Kalash and Chitral, do check out Nilofar's Corners page on Facebook. Until next time, goodbye.